Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. This is iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today, guys, because we are going to see $10 a gallon gas. It's gonna happen, guys. And before I get into it, please, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, give me some comments, share it. And today we have a sponsor, West Red Lake Gold Mines, which I will talk a little bit later. But let's get right into it as I walk on the Huntington Beach Pier for you. First things first, traveled for a few days, came back to a flurry of messages from subscribers, friends, family, everybody, telling me, have you seen gas go through the roof? Yeah, it's $6 right now. So flew home, get off the plane, and whoa, wait a second, it's not $6, it's much higher than $6. And you know, Shell sends me a picture of a gas station in the corner of Moulton and El Toro at $6.69. I take my cousin to the baseball game last night, and he's like, look at this, driving to the meet you at the restaurant. Look at this, $6.29, $6.39. This is crazy, guys. My cousin travels around the country. Last week, he was in Houston, Texas, and took a picture of this for his rental car, which is $2.99 a gallon. Hello. Now that's gas, guys. That's a deal, having a sale. That's a great price, okay? Now, the problem with it is that because of oil prices, which spiked above $90 this week, you're going to see gas prices be dramatically, in pace with the price of crude oil right now. It's just they're gonna coincide with each other. So lucky us here in California, we have $1 in taxes on our gas, so we're going to see the prices absolutely skyrocket higher than others. And I've got more examples for you in this video. But think about this. Oil should be as expensive as gold. Oil has 6,000 products that are made from oil. And the more products that are made from oil, you have to understand this, guys. With the prices going up, everything else is going to go up. Food prices are going to go up, shipping prices, everything. The Biden administration's scam of, hey, listen, we need more electric vehicles out there, and this will solve the problem. Okay. Friend of my cousin's tells me he got a Tesla. And after the first 2 weeks, oh my God, this is the most amazing car I've ever driven. It's fantastic. I'm so happy I got it. It's great. And runs into the guy 2 months later, and he said, hey, how do you like your car? That's okay. Well, what do you mean? I thought it was fantastic. Oh, the car's fine. It's just so expensive to run, and my time to charge this thing is ridiculous. If I want to change, my day around or do anything that's not planned, I'm really, really screwed right now. His electric bill went up $200 a month at his house for having an electric vehicle. And, our Secretary Treasurer, the Secretary of Energy, Jennifer Granholm, she just took a trip in a electric car to promote how great it is. And it was ridiculous. She was stalled everywhere, completely disrupted, charging stations so that she could charge. Ridiculous. Now, with the auto workers strike, if you want to turn this on and they start interviewing people on the line that work there, the first thing they're going to tell you is that, wait a second, we're sick of making electric cars because they don't make any money. Companies losing money on every car. They're not going to pay us more money. Why are we selling these things right now and making them in such full force? Well, good question. Good question. Now you can sit there and say, you've got to go green to get rid of gas. Okay. When? How? Okay. You don't have a vehicle that's less expensive to use with electricity. It's not out there yet, guys. It's just not out there. Plus, they're incredibly expensive. You can't get a $3,000 electric vehicle. They just don't exist right now. Hey, I want to go get something and, get by. Again, my cousin buying his kid a car, goes out and starts looking, and here's my budget. I want to be up here. And you couldn't get an electric car for that. No way. So with that, you're going to see higher prices. Now, just this morning, driving down here to Huntington Beach, by the way, it's very little waves out there. You can see the surface just sitting there. In fact, let's just park here for a second. So, you know, I saw $6.29 a gallon. I saw, you know, $6.89, but the granddaddy, the one that was the worst one, was this one right here. Take a look at this one. I've showed you guys this gas station before, and very popular gas station. It's not like it's right on the coast. It's not like there's nothing else around. You could go across the street and save 50 cents a gallon, but take a look at this. Now, you can think that this is just some big exaggeration, Dan's nuts, whatever. As I'm driving to the beach, I'm on the corner of Beach Boulevard and Adams in Huntington Beach, California, and this is the most expensive one of the day. Look at this, guys, okay? Even diesel's at $6.79, but you've got $6.99, okay, for premium, and it's $7.98 if you want to use your debit or credit card, okay? This is too much, guys. It's too much. But you're going to see gas at $10 a gallon. It's coming. It's definitely coming. With the shortages from OPEC and everything that's happening with Saudi Arabia, this is disastrous, guys. But this is going to destroy families. I have a friend of mine who cannot afford to go to work right now and asked me, what do I do? What do I tell my boss, because I've got to drive 40 miles each way and can't afford it with her car. So we're working on a game plan, gonna meet later today to discuss what to do to get more money out of her boss so she can stay there and just get by, okay? There you go, guys, $6.99 premium. You wanna use your credit card, 99 cents more. Absolutely criminal, absolutely unbelievable, guys. So let me know, guys, share your thoughts on this, but this is where it's headed. Now, that's outrageous. It's criminal that they charge 99 cents to use the credit card or debit card, but the point is that people cannot afford this. Trucks with diesel, shipping things to the stores, across country, you're going to see things and freight prices go from here to here. Expect a UPS increase this week, expect a FedEx increase again this week. And rightfully so, guys. It's not like they're doing anything to us. This is just the sign of the times, but it's going to make food prices go through the roof. People are already stretched so thin right now. They don't have any extra money to do anything. I spoke to a car guy this morning who, you know, I showed you guys that Cadillac. They sold that Cadillac, the 50s Cadillac from earlier in the summer. If I can find the video, I'll pop it up there for you. But he sold that car, but he thinks right now you're going to see more people get rid of their vintage cars right now more than ever. Not because they can't afford them, because they need cash. And while people have cash, which is something I've said, he said, while they have money, they want to get rid of things right now when the price is still up here. So remember that, there's somebody who's going to buy it. Always somebody rich, somebody that this whole thing does not affect. But when you hear about nurses and when you hear about people that can't get to work and cannot afford because they make the same amount every week, and then all of a sudden that's changing. That is what's killing people right now, and that is what is destroying this economy. And gas prices, you're going to see them at $10 a gallon. It's not some shock video title. This is reality. And what are you going to do? How are you going to make more money right now? Okay, how? How are you going to do it? Well, clearly, you know, when you read the articles that are attached, hey, you need to cut back, you need to condense trips, you need to not drive as often. Are you kidding me? You live your life, do what you want to do. Don't sit there and, you know, don't drive because it's too expensive. That's hell, guys. It's prison, guys. Okay? So, share your thoughts on this stuff so far. But, again, very few waves out here today. Surfers are just hanging out, it seems like. You can't have these prices all over the place. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you that send me these things. And, you know, for Shell, for her, you know, it's like, hey, while you were gone, this is what happened. That's the sign of the times right now, guys, is that for you to see $6.69 a gallon for premium, and you have to look at premium. Even if you don't buy premium, that's what's affecting everything right now. Because when you have diesel right behind that, that is, oh my gosh, it's catastrophic, catastrophic. You're going to have shipments on trucks right now that I guarantee there's clauses in certain people's delivery contracts that, hey, if fuel costs go up, we can hit you with a surcharge. And you're going to start seeing businesses get hit with a surcharge. If you get, if a company gets hit with a surcharge, you think you're going to pay more? Oh no, the price will be the same, Dan. You know, they have to just eat that cost. Sure, okay. If you're having something installed in your home, you're getting an estimate on something, someone's driving out to service something, the mobile this, the mobile that, you're going to pay more for everything right now. Watch. Let's talk about our sponsor, West Red Lake Gold Mines. Now, rarely do you get an opportunity like this that comes along, that's very inexpensive, that has major players in it. Their ticker symbol is WRLGF. Now, here is the thing about this. This mine is fully functional and can produce gold right now. Now, this is in a region that has been around since 1925 when they had a gold discovery there in Canada, and it has over 28 operating mines that have been worked through the system. They have produced 25 million ounces of gold. It is anticipated that West Red Lake could produce 100,000 ounces a year. But here is the thing that makes it worth so much, and that is there was a previous owner to this mine that is called Madsen. Madsen Mines, this thing went out and they produced a beautiful facility that could take the ore, they could process it, they could do everything in-house. And what they did was they set this up to be sold. Never really wanted to have it be an operational mine. They just wanted to turn it quickly. Only problem was COVID hit. With COVID, with the shutdowns, with people not being able to work, they could not maintain it. So then you get new people that come in and put more money into it, and this thing has had almost $1 billion invested into it right now. That is unbelievable. $350 million location that is operational. It is completely unbelievable. But here is the reason why I believe that this is a good investment for anybody, and do your own due diligence, is there was a debate last year between gold and Bitcoin. And on the Bitcoin side, you had Michael Saylor, who is arguably the Bitcoin guru. On the gold side, you had a guy that's a legend in gold mining and gold investment, Frank Giustra. Now, one of the largest shareholders of West Red Lake is Frank Giustra. He owns over 12% of this company. In fact, the stock is trading right under 50 cents a share right now, and this guy, Frank, put money in at about 70 cents a share. So you can make a huge amount of money. And again, Frank believes in this so much, he invested more at a higher price than what you would pay for it right now. You've got all these different shareholders that are, Sprout Investments that owns 24%, all these people that believe that this is a huge play and that could be 10 times the value of the price right now. Okay? Take a look at it today. Take a look at the region. Take a look at the resources below with the company presentation. But here is the thing, the guru of gold is involved in this. And the guru of gold thinks that this is a tight investment and this is something you should look into, and something I'm seriously looking into because of him being involved in it. So take a look at it today, WRLGF. And again, you don't get opportunities like this very often. You don't get to buy something at a discount. You don't have a speculative play here. There is an operational mine. Look at all of the pictures, everything in the presentation. This place is up and running and ready to go. So take a look at it today. I think that this is going to be something that people are going to go back and remember quite well. But when you have players, Mr. Middlemas, Giustra, the Sprott family, people like that involved in this, it's a big deal, guys. So take a look today at WRLGF. Now let's get back into oil prices and gas shenanigans for a little bit, and that is the normal things that happen this time of the year is normally prices go down because we're always told about the summer peak driving season. Well, kids are back in school, guys. That's done. It's done. There is no summer peak driving season. Look at this. It's not summer anymore, guys. Summer's basically over. So with that, you've got to look at the obvious. You know, you've got Brent crude that is at $90 a gallon. The average gas price around the country is $3.86 as of Thursday, but get ready for it to go much higher. Now, the shenanigans. Oh, Libya had a flood, and 5,000 people died. Sorry, it's horrible, but how does that affect us, and how does it affect crude prices? It's every excuse other than the fact that Saudi Arabia cut back. That's the problem with this. Saudi Arabia cutting back 1 million to 2 million barrels a day is huge. That's what's driving the price so high right now. If you think that this is going to fall off anytime soon, you're kidding yourself. But you're going to start to see businesses suffer. You're going to start to see families not drive anywhere. We can't go to grandma's because of how expensive it is to see grandma, and plus she's a pain, okay? She doesn't cook like she used to, you know? So that's gonna happen. Just a matter of time, guys, until people get realistic with everything with this. But to pay $7 a gallon, it's going higher. And you mark my words, guys, we are going to see in California, you're going to see $10 a gallon gas. It's going to happen, but this is going to destroy everything from these restaurants. It's a brand new restaurant right here just opened, okay, at the end of the pier. Huntington Beach Pier, the very end, you know, oysters and lobster rolls and things like that, and there's no one here, okay? So, beautiful Sunday afternoon, everybody should be eating out and going out and having a good time, and they're not. So nobody can afford to do this right now, guys, and this is just the beginning of this. So get ready, guys. Share your thoughts on this stuff. Am I crazy? Am I thinking the $10 a gallon's not in the cards, or am I just nuts? Let me know and share your thoughts on all this stuff, guys. Onward and upward. I will see you guys very soon. If you want to get a hold of me, hello at iAllegedly. I just wanted to do a quick video for you today because this was too much. And it was one of those things that, wow, do I mention that? Okay, I'll mention it, but it's a full video because it's too much right now. And it's right before our eyes. What is gas going for in your area? Seriously. Are you guys getting under $3 a gallon like they are in Houston, last week? I know it's higher than that since then. But what are you paying for gas right now? Let me know. Onward and upward, guys. I'll see you guys very soon.